You got busted. Now what? Well, most times you can still get a shot off if you play your cards right. And in this video, I'm gonna take you through a hunt from last year when I got a shot off on a deer after getting busted. And I'm gonna take you through step by step how I was able to get that shot off, making a move that most people wouldn't think to take. Well, we were set up in a spot just off a food plot in a spot that was known for its mid-morning movement. And about 9:30, a doe and a fawn came across the road and were headed my way, and they were moving fast, so I had to get up and get ready quick. I was able to get stood up and ready without them seeing me, but then when I went for that last second zoom, she picked me off. The first step in this situation is always the same: freeze. Then I quickly begin to assess the body language of the deer to understand exactly what's happening. The first thing I look for is how tense the deer is. Many times you can literally see the deer's muscles tensing up gradually before they go and eventually bound off. And in this case, she's looking really tense, she's flicking her tail aggressively, and she's stomping hard, so I know I'm in trouble. If she's less tense and lightly stomping like this deer was in this other hunt, then you got a better chance of that deer calming down and getting a shot normally. They start swinging their head around. A lot of times they're just trying to get a better look and make out what they thought they saw, which actually is a sign that they didn't get a really good look at you and you're in better shape than you think. We did a full video on how to get a shot in this exact situation that we'll send a link to at the end of this video, so make sure you watch that. Alright, so back to this hunt. Again, this deer is tense, stomping, and flicking her tail, so I know I gotta do something fast before she takes off. I'm also thinking about all the hunts I had in the past where I knew I was pegged and I didn't even think about drawing, hoping that she'd settle down. Deer ended up running off anyhow, so I want to be aggressive here. Then I remember a comment that a viewer made on that video I just mentioned, and it said, "Sway like a tree." And I thought, what the heck, it's windy, I might as well give it a try, so I start swaying. I feel like swaying definitely bought me some time here, so make sure you leave a comment on what you do in this situation to buy you some extra time, because I'd love to hear it. Now this is the critical moment. She decides to take a couple steps and look away, and I decide to make an aggressive move and draw. You'd be shocked how long deer will stand there and look at you to try to figure it out. So if you can make a move like this, a lot of times it puts you in a great position to try to get a shot off. And in this case, she looks back at me, and then she goes right back through the same motions again and starts stomping. At this point, I'm anchored, so I'm just focused on my shot process and making sure I've got the correct aim point. And I release the arrow. The arrow hits home, but let's take another look at that because there's a key to this situation that you have to know before you ever try to take this shot. Remember, in this situation, the deer is on alert and looking at you. And so every deer is gonna drop when they hear your bow go off, but in this case, she's actually seeing you shoot. And therefore, she's gonna have a jump start on your shot, and she's gonna drop more than usual in this situation. Check out this aim point in relation to where the arrow hits the deer. You have to take that into account when you're in this situation, or you'll end up missing or hitting high and wounding the deer. Ultimately, the shot hits its mark and she drops in sight. Got her. She's not making it to the road. She caught me moving, that's for sure. So the next time you're in this situation, I hope this video helps you and you get a chance at a shot. I hope you like this video, hit the like button, subscribe to our channel, hit the bell to be notified of new videos, leave us a comment below on the things that you like to do in these situations to buy you more time or in order to get a shot off. And make sure you watch this video that we mentioned before where you actually have a chance to get that deer to settle down and take a normal shot. Thanks for watching.